All right, so this is an interesting one. Am I a racist? I think it would be relevant, or it is relevant, because there are times, and there have been times, where I put out content that is very direct about what I think about certain groups of people and just things that have happened and are going to happen and are still happening. I think if we want to take it all the way back to the beginning, how I feel about race relations, right? Off top, my answer would be inherently no. What I mean by that is, I can remember a point in time, and especially being a military child, like, you didn't have the option to be a racist. Like, a large part of the time, I sounded like I was from Boston just now. A large part of the time, you were the only melanated person. That was my reality up until I moved to Maryland at the end of 5th grade, going into 6th grade. Like, you got used to being the only brown-skinned person in the class, if not the only, maybe one, at the most two. I think my whole time in Oklahoma going to school on the base, I remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other melanated, which you would call so-called black people, that I went to school with. There were more, but you know what I mean. So there was a time when, like, my mom always let us, who we were, and you don't do everything everybody else doing, but she wasn't pushing no racial type stuff, not like that, It would only come up when the whole "we gotta do 2 times more" type thing, and not that she ever said that, but there were times when it was evident, and when I look back on it, it was definitely, race had to be a part of some of this stuff, because I was a child in middle school. My mother taught me at home before I could remember being hooked on phonics when we were in Florida, so I had to have been 2 or 3, and that translated well. So